Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. You have to choose your poison. You have to absolutely choose your poison. The last episode I talked about living life to the fullest, and I talked about investing for the future. These are the most two important things that you can ever do for yourself. The most two important things is to live your life to the fullest, because we only have but so much time on this earth. But at the same time, you need to be investing for your future. That means you must not live a life that is not worth living, a life of only debt, a life of not having enough to make it to the next day, a life of bounce paychecks, a life of your bank calling you every single day or collections calling you every single day. We don't want that for ourselves, but we do want to live the next 30, 40, 50 years or 60 years that we have left on this earth to the fullest. I'm talking about we need to have everything that this world has to offer because we deserve it. But you have to choose your poison. You have to choose your poison. Do you want to rent? Do you want to own? That's a choice. You have to decide on that. Do you want to have family? Do you want to not have family? That's a choice. You have to decide on that. And while you're making that choice, understand that they both come with different financial obligations and responsibilities. When I look outside at my balcony, at my backyard, when I look outside at my front yard, I see what I own. I see what I've worked for. I see what I've accomplished. I see what I put my monthly payments towards every single month in order to own, not rent. But some people might want to rent. I know a lot of people who want to rent, especially in New York. They say, oh, it's not worth owning in New York City. And to some extent, depending on where you are, I might agree with you. You might save a ton more money just renting. You could rent for $2,500 instead of buying for $5,000. That makes a lot of sense. But when it comes to equity, if you're not investing that extra $2,500, then what are you doing? Because then you'd never ever be able to buy cash, and you'd never really ever be able to do anything else with it. You see, we got people in California moving to Texas. People in California moving to Florida. These are people who are selling $2, $3, $4 million homes and buying a $700,000 home that's bigger, better, more grand. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. When I tell you they're living life to the fullest. Before, that $2 million home was just a house with 4 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. Now they got a house with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a pool outside with a kiddie slide and a skating park and a gated community on the beach of Miami. That's a difference. That's a lifestyle change. But they actually saved money doing it. They have less taxes. They have more money to invest in the stock market. They have so much more. It's because they used their brain. They were smart. They said, let me invest in Carolina first. Let me invest in New York first. Then let me take that equity 10, 20 years later and put it into a market where it's hotter, it's nicer weather, it's cheaper, and I can invest the difference. That is unbelievably smart. But we, as a community, will struggle. We'll struggle. Rent. Not invest, not save, and then expect things to change. Choose your poison. Choose your poison. Are you going to work hard now or work smart now so that you can live a life worth living? Because now, yes, I'm going to tell you to live a life worth living, but do it smarter than most people. Do it to where you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to break your back. You don't have to go out every single night right now, but you'll be able to do that in the future without a problem, without an issue. You'll be able to go into your golden years knowing you've done it all. You see, a lot of people are so focused on today that they can't see tomorrow. And because of that, they've already chose the wrong poison. My poison is to struggle for a better day. Struggle to see more numbers, more digits in my bank account. I woke up richer than I was yesterday. And that's not a lie. That's straight facts. Every single 2 weeks, every single month, every single day, I wake up, I got more money. I got 29 dividend paying companies that pay me on a quarterly basis. I have a job that gives me an income stream. I have military benefits that give me an income stream. I have rental income that gives me an income stream. I have Series I bonds giving me an income stream. I got CDs giving me an income stream. I got businesses giving me an income stream. And yet, you just see me here, modest, chilling. You don't really understand that you're looking at a millionaire. You don't really understand. You don't see it. You don't see a millionaire. You just see somebody who's living life. Until they tell you that they're making millions, you don't see it. You don't know it. Every single couple of months, I check my wealth. That's right. I don't say my income. I don't say my savings. I check my wealth. What I've accumulated from my properties to my stocks to my I bonds to my CDs to my savings to my everything. And I talk about this. A lot of you not writing down what I'm invested in, which is another mistake. You're choosing the wrong poison again. I got to tell you to write down the things that I'm already invested in. If you don't know what those is, Google it. Google it. And I will start to do more videos on what I invest in specifically. So if it's stocks, we'll talk about stocks. If it's real estate, we'll talk about real estate. If it's I bonds, we'll talk about I bonds. If it's CDs, we'll talk about CDs. If it's other businesses, we'll talk about other businesses. If it's real estate investments and tenants, we'll talk about that too. But I've been giving you the broad analogies. I've been giving you the broad version of everything. So I'll start to break that down for you all so that you have an educated point of view rather than me just talking to you. I'm going to break it down for you in a couple of other videos. But right now, I just want you to have an understanding. Oh, whoa, what is that? Oh, I haven't heard that before. What does that mean? And start to Google some of these things that I'm telling you. Start to look at some of the things that I'm telling you. Start to invest in some of those things if you're knowledgeable in it and if you think it's the right thing for you. That's only going to make you better. That's only going to make you smarter. That's only going to allow you to invest for your future and be financially free. That's only going to allow you to live the life that is worth living. Live a life that you want to live because you only got one. And you working so hard at your job to be broke the next day. That is crazy to me. I'm not going to let a year go by and be in the same position that I was last year. We're not allowing that. As we move into 2024, things must change. Things must change. Say it with me. Things must change. And I'm here to help you change it. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.